Classic power versus modern boost, 1967 Chevy Camaro versus Crew Cab Silverado drag showdown. In today's showdown, we're witnessing an iconic piece of American muscle history face off against a modern boosted beast. On one side, a 1967 Chevrolet Camaro, one of the most recognizable symbols of raw V8 muscle from the golden age of speed. On the other, a boosted Crew Cab Silverado, representing the modern evolution of power. Turbocharged, heavy, yet unbelievably quick. This isn't just a race, it's a collision of eras. Let's dive into the story, the specs, and the soul of both machines before they roar down the strip. 1967 Chevrolet Camaro, the birth of a legend. The 1967 Chevrolet Camaro marked the very beginning of one of the most legendary nameplates in American automotive history. Born as Chevrolet's direct answer to the Ford Mustang, the Camaro arrived with one clear mission: to reclaim dominance on the streets and the Strip. The first-generation Camaro immediately made waves with its long hood, short deck, and aggressive stance that screamed performance. Under that hood, this beast could be ordered with a range of engines, but the most feared among them was the 396 cubic-inch V8. With over 375 horsepower on tap, it could devour the quarter mile in around 14 seconds. Impressive for its time. The combination of a lightweight chassis and brutal low-end torque made it a favorite among drag racers nationwide. Its rumbling, idle, and instant throttle response defined the golden era of muscle. The Camaro's simple yet muscular body design became an instant classic, inspiring countless replicas and restorations today. This 1967 model wasn't just a car, it was a statement of American pride, freedom, and rebellion. Behind the wheel, every driver felt like a street king, ruling asphalt with nothing but raw power and grit. Even without turbos or electronics, the Camaro demanded respect with pure displacement and old-school engineering. The sound of its carbureted V8 echoing through the mountains of Colorado is enough to give any gearhead goosebumps. As it lines up at Bandimere, it's not just racing another truck, it's defending the honor of the entire muscle car legacy. Decades after its debut, the Camaro still turns heads with that unmistakable roar. Built from steel, muscle, and attitude, it remains a timeless reminder of when cars were built by hand and driven by heart. Many call the 1967 Camaro the soul of Chevrolet performance, and that's no exaggeration. It's simple, powerful, and built to dominate one thing: the quarter mile. Even today, few cars can match the emotional connection this machine delivers. Every rev tells a story of speed, rebellion, and craftsmanship. The car's classic lines and thunderous V8 soundtrack make it a living legend on any drag strip. Its performance might not match today's boosted monsters, but its charisma more than makes up for it. At Bandimere, the altitude might sap some of its power, but not its spirit. Even at 6,000 feet, this Camaro thunders down the track with unmatched determination. It's not just racing for a time slip, it's racing for history. The crowd cheers not for numbers, but for nostalgia. Each burnout and launch reminds spectators of the birth of the muscle era. When this Camaro roars, it speaks for every classic car that once ruled the quarter mile. This car doesn't need boost. It is the boost of American performance heritage. As the lights go green, its rear tires dig in, and the legend comes alive once again. Win or lose, the Camaro's run is poetry in motion, the definition of old-school cool. For many fans, this is more than a race. It's a time machine on wheels. Its presence alone brings a rush that no turbocharger can replicate. The 1967 Camaro proves that true muscle never fades. It only gets louder with age. Every pass down the track reinforces why it remains an icon after more than 50 years. This car embodies grit, simplicity, and soul, a true American classic. Its driver doesn't rely on technology, only reflexes, heart, and raw horsepower. Even in a world full of high-tech cars, the Camaro's mechanical fury still stands tall. It's not about perfection, it's about passion. And this Camaro, in all its steel and thunder, delivers it in spades. When it crosses that finish line, it carries the spirit of the entire muscle car generation with it. The 1967 Camaro is not just a machine, it's history in motion. And at Bandimere Speedway, it's here to remind everyone where American speed truly began. Boosted Crew Cab Silverado. Modern muscle with a twist. The Crew Cab Silverado may look like a work truck, but under that hood lies a serious threat. This isn't your average pickup hauling lumber. This one hauls victory slips. With a turbocharged setup, custom tune, and modern engineering, it's built to shock old-school muscle fans. Its massive weight might seem like a disadvantage, but its boosted torque more than compensates. This Silverado takes modern muscle to a new level, blending raw diesel or gasoline power with cutting-edge tech. Every puff of boost from its turbo is a promise of instant acceleration. On the line at Bandimere, it faces the altitude with confidence. Turbos thrive where naturally aspirated engines gasp. While the Camaro fights for air, the Silverado gulps it down and makes even more power. This is the future of American speed. Heavy-duty power turned into track-dominating performance. Its wide tires grip the asphalt, delivering launches that defy its size. Inside, it's a comfortable daily driver. Outside, it's a quarter-mile assassin. The truck's stance, exhaust whistle, and sheer speed make it a crowd favorite. Nobody expects a full-sized truck to move like this. That's the fun of it. With every run, it challenges stereotypes of what a fast vehicle should be. Its boosted engine delivers brutal torque, often exceeding 700 horsepower. Even seasoned racers underestimate it until it rockets off the line. As it surges forward, it shows how technology has redefined power. This Silverado proves that performance doesn't need to come from a sports car body. It's both a tool and a weapon, capable of towing, hauling, and dominating the strip. At Bandimere's elevation, where most cars lose power, this turbo monster thrives. Each shift is crisp, violent, and satisfying. The sound of progress at work. Spectators watch in disbelief as this truck keeps up with classic muscle icons. While the Camaro represents the past, the Silverado stands as the new wave of American might. It's proof that even family haulers can become performance legends with the right modifications. No stripes, no chrome, just a sleeper truck with deadly power under the hood. As it crosses the finish line, it earns respect from every corner of the drag strip. The Silverado embodies a new kind of muscle, one built on technology and torque. It's the perfect symbol of how far American engineering has come. Even purists can't help but nod in approval as the boosted beast flies past. This isn't rebellion through noise. It's rebellion through innovation. Where the Camaro roars, the Silverado hisses with boost. Two generations of power facing off. Every run is a battle of heart versus hardware, nostalgia versus evolution. Despite their differences, both machines share one thing: unrelenting passion for speed. This Silverado's power delivery is instant, savage, and satisfying. Its turbo setup gives it a new edge, proving that modern muscle can still excite the crowd. Though it lacks the raw soul of a V8, it makes up for it with precision and consistency. Every turbo spool and exhaust pop tells a modern story of engineering mastery. The Silverado, like the Camaro, represents a different chapter in the same book of American power. From pickup to predator, it redefines what muscle means in today's world. It may not have the nostalgia, but it has the numbers to back up its legend. By the end of the race, one thing is clear. Power comes in all shapes and sounds. The Silverado isn't just a competitor. It's the next generation's symbol of dominance. And as it blasts down the track, it leaves behind a cloud of boost and disbelief. In the evolution of American performance, this truck stands proud as a modern marvel. At Bandimere, the Silverado proves that the muscle car spirit didn't die. It just got turbocharged. As the 1967 Camaro and boosted Silverado roar down Bandimere's strip, they represent two eras of the same dream. Raw American horsepower. One powered by nostalgia, the other by innovation, but both driven by passion. The Camaro shows us where it all began, and the Silverado shows where it's going. Different generations, one goal: to dominate the quarter mile. And that's what makes drag racing timeless.